Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. P3 girls. Now I'm going to revise the complete syllabus of first term. First chapter was compilation of the Holy Quran. In this chapter, we have learned how the Holy Quran was developed into a book form, and we have learned the compilation of the Holy Quran, preservation of the Holy Quran during the time of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, Hazrat Abu Bakr, and time of Hazrat Umar, and tenure of Hazrat Usman Razillah Ta'ala anhu, and the standardization, circulation of the Holy Quran, and contributions of Hazrat Zaid bin Sabit Razillah Ta'ala anhu in this chapter. And in the short questions, as a B part, we have discussed the services of Hazrat Zaid bin Sabit Razillah Ta'ala anhu, why was the Holy Quran was divided into intervals, and why it was necessary for the first community to compile the Holy Quran. All these we have discussed in this chapter. The next chapter was belief in life after death, chapter number 5. It was based on the life hereafter, and we have discussed the importance of belief in life after death in this chapter, just like it is the distinction between the believers and non-believers, and about 200 verses mentioned in the Holy Quran about life hereafter, and it is mentioned in the Holy Quran soon after Tawheed, and with this firm belief of this article, we will be God fearing, we will be responsible, etc. And for the healthy society, we have to need that we have a firm belief about the belief in life after death. Then we have discussed the chapter number 6, fasting and saum. In this chapter, we have discussed the importance of fasting in Islam, and we have discussed the people who can postpone the fast, and what is qaza, what is kafara, and the dua of sahar and aftar. And at the end, we have discussed the days in which fasting is forbidden. Then we have discussed the chapter number 7, that was about the Hajj. We have discussed about the importance of Hajj, literal meaning and meaning of Hajj in Sharia, and rights of Hajj we have discussed, and at the end we have discussed the method of Hajj according to the Sunnah of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Then we have discussed the chapter number 8. Chapter number 8, it was according to it was for the life of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, as a model of excellence, and we have discussed many references about the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, just like in the Holy Quran it is said the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, was an exalted standard of character, and it was said by Hazrat Aisha Razillah Ta'ala anha that Quran was his character, and many Western writers said by the for the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, many quotations. And then we have discussed about the specific attributes of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, just like his forgiveness, his tolerance, his justice, and the character of the Prophet, peace be upon him, with his family. And at the end, we have discussed some specific historical dates from the birth of the Prophet, peace be upon him, till the departure of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, from this world. Then chapter number 11, in which chapter in this chapter we have discussed the compilation of ahadith in different steps. We have started it from the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, how the ahadith were written and preserved, and then in the period of companions, and the period of successors, and then successors of successors, how the compilation of hadith is done. In the end of the 4th century, we have discussed the Sahih Sitta, 6 reliable books based on authentic ahadith, and we have discussed in this chapter 2 main methods of writing, Musnad and Musannaf, and 2 early compilations, major compilations, Musnad by Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, Musnad Ahmad, and Muwatta by Imam Malik. And overall, we have discussed how the ahadith were preserved and compiled. We have discussed three Quranic passages in our first term syllabus. Ayatul Kursi, it was based on Allah in Himself, Surah Zilzal and Surah Nas, and that were related to Allah's relation with His creation. Surah Zilzal was based on the article belief in life after death, and Surah Nas, it was based on the protection of mankind. So, this is our first term syllabus that we have learned.